my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends, Coming Jelly. I use ketogenic journey to lose weight over 200 pounds, actually close to 300, but I got the C word. Went from 157.8 back to the 220-ish, 213s on March 11th. Been working my butt off trying to get it off again. Got into the 170s, then got the C word again in July. Now I have been stuck ever since getting it again in July. And it is not March, oh my gosh. It is October 10th. And I still weigh 183.4. Those are the numbers that's been on my scale almost every single day. You would think someone took a freaking tape and wrote that number and just stuck it on my scale. Because I've basically been that number other than a few times I've gotten sick since July. So I am maintaining. My body loves this weight. I, however, do not. I do not feel healthy. I do not feel well. And I do not want to stay this weight. So we are trying the BBBE by Dr. Berry to see if we can get this off. So in this video, you will see the 10th and the 9th. Everything I ate, did blood glucose, things like that. I did wake up with a severe migraine, and I knew I was going to because windy. And my head is shaking really bad too, y'all. I realize now that, okay, so in my collagen, each amount of collagen isn't a lot, but it is enough of MCT oil to keep my migraines not as bad. Y'all see me tell you I have a migraine and I have to take Motrin. But guess what? Those are minimal as migraines compared to the one I have today. The one I have today is horrifying and my head is shaking. It started last night. So, I'm going to have no choice but to take ibuprofen. But I can't take normal, plain MCT oil, or I'll throw it up. I used to could. I'm kind of scared too. Like, I could try, but then I don't want to be sick all day if it affects me the way it did when I had to stop taking it. And it's not a whole lot of MCT powder at all in the collagen, but guess what? I also took MCT powder with it. So now that I've deleted all of it, I noticed the last few days my eyesight was getting blurrier, and the more I lowered it down, I was feeling more and more pain. And my glucose rose yesterday. You'll see. You're gonna be like, oh, that's not high. It's high for me because I should have been showing y'all what I've been having. Let me go ahead and show you yesterday's video. All right, and then we'll have a little chat so that you know where we're standing, okay? Because I don't want to give it all away and you haven't even seen it yet. Okay, I am making Dino's bacon right now. I just woke up 2 hours ago. Haven't had anything yet, so we're gonna do ketones. All right, hold on, let me try to reset y'all. This thing will not stay up straight no matter what I do. It does the thing at a slant, so hopefully it does not look funny on the screen. It does it all the time. It just falls right back down. Woo, 108. No clue why, so we're waking up at 108 today. Well, I have been awake for a while. Haven't seen that number in forever. There's something funky going on, that's for sure. My allergies are crazy, not gonna lie. They are insane, and I think I forgot my allergy meds again for the last 2 days. For some reason I keep forgetting. I also forgot my magnesium as well. Ketones. No ketones. High glucose, no ketones. What is going on? Y'all have seen what I've been eating. It's just eggs, beef, bacon, normally 1 full scoop of collagen a day, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, some butter. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I just grilled up some sirloin, and sirloin does have fat if you can eat animal fat and be good with it. I have been sitting rewatching the conference, rewatching Dr. Berry, and about to watch the new one that went on in Kentucky when I can find it. I haven't found it yet. If you're wondering what conference, it's the PhD Keto Conference, Dr. Berry over in Tennessee that they had, that Love It on Keto channel Wendy went to. So the only animal fat I do fine with is a bacon, and not every brand of bacon either. Most bacon makes me throw up. All these low sodium or lower sodium bacon, I do not throw up. I can eat it. The same with Lidl's, but Lidl stopped selling it during the lockdown and has never sold it again. So I am going to make me some bacon. I made Dino some this morning. And the reason is, when you are going to see me eating a bunch of beef, since I don't eat the fat on it, and it should be 1-to-1 ratio or 2-to-1, meaning more fat than, way more fat than protein. So it would be 2 fat, 1 protein, or 1-to-1. So you will see me eating the steak multiple ways with bacon, because that's going to give me some more fat, because there is a lot of lean meat. So you'll see me eat less of this when I'm eating with the bacon. You will see me cook 3 or 4 eggs on it. We're just going to do it a bunch of different ways, including caramelizing a butter and pouring it all over it, but I'm too tired to do eggs or butter, and I'm trying some experiments. The experiment is with my gut. So, there is nothing on this. I am going to put some pink Himalayan salt, maybe, just because I need sodium. This is the experiment I'm doing. During the C word, like in January, right after January, I started seeing Wendy using the smoked salts, and I fell in love with them, and I bought them. And I have used it religiously on 99% of all foods I cook since buying it. Okay. And I bought it because I couldn't taste anything, but I actually could taste the smoked salt. We are seeing it, like, I've had no eggs today. I'm going to do egg day by itself. I've had no food today, actually. I'm going to be experimenting with the foods and not putting the smoked salt on stuff to see, is it just whatever I eat that makes me sick? It doesn't matter what it is. Is it the smoked salt because I've been sick ever since I started eating it? Don't mean it's that, because I also got the C word, right before. Is it, like I said, is it eggs? Is it the smoke? Is it just anything I eat? Is it, what is it, right? Because technically, yes, I'm allergic to eggs, but I'm allergic to everything. I'm allergic to this red meat. The whole thing, the only thing I wasn't allergic to was boneless, skinless chicken breast. And after the C word, I can't stomach it at all. It makes my blood sugar goes up. I get extremely sick and almost throw it up, and I can't stand the taste. So, remember, we're doing this for 2 weeks for sure. I'm just promising 2 weeks. The goal is the whole thing, but for my mind, not to freak out and be like, oh my gosh, 30 days, I'm letting my mind be like, it's just 2 weeks. It's just 14 days. No big deal, right? I did have half a scoop of collagen this morning. That is the only thing I put in my coffee that would be a no-no. I gotta turn the fan on, y'all. I'm air frying the bacon. So technically, if you follow the very strict rules of BBBE, which we are going to be moving into probably the 13th or 14th, I can't even have that half a scoop because it has flavoring in it and some stevia. But I have been slowly, this past week, pulling myself into this challenge. I knew where my brain was. If I just dived in, I would feel like I was being tortured. So I've been slowly going down to only 1 collagen coffee, and then only half a scoop, and then taking my sweet and low away, and then just, you know, that is how I've been doing it. Removing the tortilla shells, removing anything else I might have been having, like mushrooms or those yummy chocolate toffees. Removing my skinny syrups was hard, but I did it. No more skinny syrups. So yesterday I still had 2 tablespoons of heavy cream and 1 full scoop of collagen. That was the only thing that was a no-no, because I don't think I'm pretty sure I said I was having those little toffee things I make, but I didn't actually have it. I ended up not eating it. So that was very close to the rules. Today I am down to half a scoop of collagen only, no heavy cream or anything. So I am almost 100% at the rules today, but I'm not there yet because I'm going to be so nervous on the 13th taking the girls in to get fixed. And that whole 24 hours, that's why I don't know when I'm going to be like, okay, that's it, no collagen at all, no this and that at all. That's why I'm saying like the 14th, 15th. But tomorrow I'm going to see if I can do a whole black coffee day. I didn't go out and buy the unflavored collagen yet because I'm going to see if I can do it without it, because all of them have MCT in it seems, and I'm wondering, you know, what if that's been hurting my stomach? I am going minimalist. Like watching Wendy and Harry's video today and all the people making all these comments, well, blah, 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 well, you can have some mustard, or you shouldn't be having those meds, or blah, blah. No. I understand why they took their mustard away, the whole turmeric thing. I understand all of that stuff. Y'all, I used to be allergic to paprika, and since I've lost my taste and it slowly came back, I could taste paprika, so I started using it a lot in my cooking, when I used to never, barely ever use it because I have allergies to it, like nose running, like sneezing. But because of the C word, I know y'all watching my food, but because of the C word, I had totally started adding it back. Same with black pepper. I had taken that on my diet for a long time. But like I said, because of the C word and not being able to taste stuff, I had added that back as well. So that is why, oh, let me get a smaller plate. That is why we are doing like Wendy and Harry, where they're not even allowing themselves any mustard. They're not allowing themselves even a tablespoon of the apple cider vinegar to make mayonnaise, which would be nothing, right? Because it's a whole container. They are just doing the smoked salts, which I'm not even going to be doing right now. I'm going down minimalist in my days to see what if it was the collagen. Because I did Preferred Element for like 2 years and then realized it was what was hurting my stomach, and I was throwing up from it and was really, really sick from it, and that's when I switched to Perfect Keto. And I'm not saying it's doing it, I'm saying we're going to find out if any of this happens to be, you know, is it just everything I eat, or is it actually a certain thing I'm doing every day? The only way to find out is to eliminate everything and slowly add it back in. So we're going to do 4 ounces of steak because I'm doing 8 slices of bacon when it's done. I'm going to stop talking since the fan's on, and we'll have a talk. Okay, this will be my first meal of the day. It is 8 p.m. The reason I'm going with only 4 ounces right now steak is because this girl probably ate 2 or 3 ounces while cutting it. I honestly don't know. I ate like probably not that much. Like I ate like maybe this amount or something. So, and I don't want to overfill my stomach. This does not mean it'll be the only thing I eat. I will let you know if I eat anything else. And I know I need to eat more on the BBBE challenge than I normally do, but I also don't want to stuff too much food in my stomach and get really sick. So I'm going to have to figure out how to spread it throughout the day and still hit my goals. Alright, so I'm totally sitting here dying. Not from my food. My food did not affect me at all. The 4 ounces steak, the 8. It looked like I was only having 4 pieces of bacon, but that's actually 8 because I double my bacon when I fry it. Plus my coffee that I'm drinking, plain right now, did not affect my stomach. Okay, this is the first time in a while I can say, oh my gosh, I ate something that didn't make me sick. No heartburn, no pain, no getting hot, nothing. I am having an allergy reaction right this minute, which has been going on for 3 hours straight now. I barely can see on my eyes. They are so blurry and itchy. This might be too much information, but very, very thick stuff coming out of my nose every 2 seconds. I'm having to blow my nose. Like, it is bad for hours now. My ears are completely stopped up and itching me like crazy. The back of my throat is itching like crazy. What happened? It was not my food. Not my food. So I can spray peppermint spray. It's where you take real peppermint oil, water, and some Dawn all over my porches. I do it all the time to keep spiders away, and my porch had really gotten filled with spiders, so I killed everyone that I could find and then sprayed all the corners, the roof. I just loaded out there with the spray. And then I was coming inside to get away from it so it could air out, right? I do it all the time. But what I forgot, and I am allergic to it, like, I'm never around it enough so it would bother me. I used to put a few drops in the shower, well, the tea tree oil usually, but I would put a few drops in the shower for my daughter and turn the hot water on when she was congested because she's not allergic to it at all, and it will open your lungs up. It's a great trick if you have kids that get sick a lot and congested, or you. However, if you're allergic to the stupid stuff, it doesn't work for you. I had my fan on in the window that's attached to the porch. I came inside and the house smelled more like peppermint than the outside did. So it's not going away. All my windows in my house is open. See this one? Except the one right here behind me because I don't like people staring at me. Cars just stop in front of my house. It's so weird. So I've been suffering for hours now. My nose is on fire. As soon as I walked in the house, I was like, oh my gosh, I am in trouble. And did I leave the house? No, because I had things I have to do. And so I am having a reaction, but it's to the peppermint. It's so bad right now, y'all. My allergies are crazy. Now, I used to be around peppermint and it not be this bad. This is like the worst I've ever had. I've never had where I am literally blew my nose 3 hours straight and it was horrible thick white, which people get with colds, but you get it because your nose is extremely inflamed, and that is what is going on right this minute. Whew, so I could be desperately ill tomorrow, which I'm hoping not, because my daughter and her little friend is coming over. I guess they're teenagers. I shouldn't be calling them little friends. To watch some new Marvel TV series on Disney that releases tomorrow. They're going to watch it on the front porch. That's why I've been rearranging and cleaning. I have to go out there and get the all the blankets I put on the furniture and wash them all so they're nice and clean. And reset it all back up. I've done tons of dishes. I got my dishes from my mom's because I prepared them food and they just stack up there, and I had to bring them back home, and then I forgot I had that many, and then I had to find homes for them all over again. I thought I cleared out most of my dishes, but I guess they just went to visit her for a while. So, but yeah, the food did not affect me. I never got to finish the PhD conference things. I was just doing that. It's the Tennessee version one. And I like the idea that they were talking about to do a food journal. So during this, I'm going to have to remember to do a food journal, not just put my macros in the app. I don't think I'm going to do that. I pretty much know that 6 ounces of sirloin, not eating the fats, and adding 8 pieces of bacon does not give me the ratio I need still. That's still way too much protein and no fat really. I have to use at least 2 tablespoons of butter or throw in some eggs. Really, I'm going to have to throw in the butter. So I didn't, it's not black coffee. I'm sorry. It does have, which I don't like doing without sugar, but I did anyways. It does have 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons of butter in it, because my fat ratio while I was eating was not what it's supposed to be. That will be a problem for me. Then there's most days there's nothing I really can do about it, because unless I just do eggs and bacon only, I cannot eat the fat on the steak. It is not possible. Can't do it. I can't even eat ribeye. I'll be puking my guts up. So we're doing what makes me feel better. So why didn't this food affect me? Why? Because everything I've been eating lately, I am sick after eating. Things that just should not, like the skirt steak. Not skirt steak, but the flank steak. I ate it twice, 2 different ways. One time made me very ill, and I said I was never going to buy it again. Another time of it did not make me sick. Why? What was the difference? I know what the difference was, and I'm praying that is not the case. I'm praying it was a coincidence, because like they were saying, just because something happens one time doesn't mean it's that, or the second, but the third pretty much confirms it, because it's a pattern. That's why I'm going to keep a food journal of not about the calories or fat or carbs, because it won't be no carbs. It is going to be the amount I ate, what I ate, and how I felt. Now, I'm not going to actually put it in a journal. I'm going to be putting it on the big whiteboard in my living room so we can all see it. And it's going to be, what did I feel like? Did I get sick at all? Did I get heartburn? Did I get nausea? Like, if I got sick, what kind of sick, right? Did my nose run? Like, I'm going to write all that down every single time so we can see if it's just eating anything, which, you know, I'm not sick right now, right? I didn't get sick from eating this. Or if it's eating certain things. And this list we're doing right now is very tiny, right? We'll be testing some butter. I don't have problems with butter, so I already know the butter is fine. We'll be eating steak. We'll be eating ground beef. We will probably be eating brisket. I'm probably gonna get a beef brisket. I'm not sure yet. Eggs. We'll be testing eggs, bacon. I had bacon and steak, and I'm fine. So, and then we will be testing all 3 of my smoked salts separately, because I have a tendency to combine them. I have a tendency to put a cherry or hickory on the meat and the chef on the eggs. So tomorrow I will be eating the same thing I ate today, but more food than I did today. Today was a very small amount of food. Like, I know it's under 1,000 calories. So we will test again tomorrow, the same as that food I ate today, and see what happens. And then the next day, if I don't get nauseous from it, we're going to test a smoked salt and see what happens. And then so on and so on. And then add eggs. We're just going to be like testing these things, because this is an elimination diet. These shouldn't give you too much issues, but they can. So we're gonna test what we got in our little cabinet, because we're only eating a few things, narrow it down, see if any of them are the culprit or if it's just my stomach. And then once I end the challenge, whether it's 2 weeks or a month, that's when we will see other stuff. So usually when I do any of these challenges, I only lose weight, if I'm going to lose weight or inches, only for the first 2 weeks. After about day 16, day 17, nothing ever goes off me again. It is the weirdest thing. It happens every time, which makes me think it's mostly water weight. So I don't know, but I'm giving it a shot and gonna be really, really strict about it, like more strict than I need to be, but actually more strict than the rules say, but it's what I need to be. especially after this little incident with the peppermint. Holy crap, I had to get up and I had to take my Claritin, which I had been forgetting to take for days. I kind of want to get off the Claritin, and I was trying to, but that's not, my eyes are itching like crazy. They're so blurry. I get star flares off of lights, and they are so bad right now. So bad. They're like way worse than normal. I guess it's called star bursts. But anyways, I'm about to sneeze again. So I will talk to you in a little bit. I haven't even made my intro yet, like my opening. Okay, I just woke up. It is 3:14 in the afternoon. The cats were insane. Dino didn't come to bed 6 a.m. so I kept getting woken up. Oh shoot, see, I'm so tired. I kept getting woken up, and the cats are crazy all morning. So I barely got any sleep. I am miserable right now. $95. Yeah, I can eat a stick of butter and eat 0 carbs and no protein, and I'm not getting ketones. It's just not happening. It is my body. .3. Okay, I know you're going to say 108 is not high, down phenomena, blah, blah, blah. It's later in the day. Yes, however, I have finally got it back to being in the 90s at the highest. 80s and 90s at the highest for dawn phenomenon. And I wasn't recording it because I was just doing a blood glucose, not using, like, ketones or anything. Yeah. As you can see, today's glucose is normal-ish. But this headache is horrible, and I really don't want to take ibuprofen. Ibuprofen is worse than me having collagen. But I know I'm not allowed it because that's the challenge. But we will readdress this going forward. If I end up suffering from migraines every day, it will be pointless to do the challenge if I am taking 800 milligram ibuprofen twice a day, because that's usually helping me. I gotta take 2 to 3 times a day to get the migraines to go away. And if you suffer from real migraines, you know they don't go away naturally. You could be in bed for weeks and months. And no, I can't take some of the stuff that I am allergic to: grasses, ragweed, all that kind of stuff, dandelions. So what Wendy takes, like the fever stuff, I got excited about it until I went and read. I'm like, oh, I'm allergic. And the MS or whatever, SM or whatever she takes, I am deadly, like, sulfur. I can't have any kind of sulfur in my life. My mom is calling. Hold on. That recording was not working. All right, my mom called. So I am going to drink this caffeine because I did not have all the caffeine I normally have, just to make sure it's not a caffeine migraine, but it feels like it's more. Because I'm having a headache. I get multiple headaches at once. I'm having a sinus headache and a migraine headache. One reason, it's not full blown insane yet, or I wouldn't be in touch yet. I'd be throwing up, literally. So, I am going to give it a very good shot. If I start having to take ibuprofen, I'm sorry, the MCT powder, and I can't do unflavor. I've tried. I puke it up. Ugh. I don't know how anyone eats the unflavor ones. It's very bitter. I'm thinking positive that I'm not going to need it, but if I'm going to need it, I will use it, and it will be the MCT powder. And I will let y'all know, because whatever, I do not want to be taking ibuprofens. It makes me gain weight. that's one of my issues this year. I cannot lose weight taking ibuprofen. I only gain it. I hold water extremely bad when I take it. And I'm holding water right now extremely bad because I went to bed weighing less than when I woke up. So I weigh 183.4, but I went to bed at 181. That's, you lose weight in your sleep, not gain. And I woke up with my watch tight on me and I had to loosen it up. So it is one of those things. Y'all, I stayed up until, well, I was up all night, but I was up until 3 a.m. washing the sheets, rearranging the porch because they were supposed to come over, my daughter and her friend, to watch TV, but now they're going to be at my mom's because it's going to be really cold and they don't like noise. They don't, when they're watching a show, they don't want anyone walking in front, and the way my living room's set up, we would have to walk in front of them. There's no way we could be trapped in a bedroom for the amount of time they want to watch TV and stuff. So they will be going to my mom's instead. So I stayed up doing that for no reason. Well, not no reason, because I'm going to have it to use now. Also, I thought the cat's appointment, I thought the 13th was Wednesday. It's actually Thursday. This is black coffee with a tablespoon of butter, or one tablespoon of butter. I was making me some bacon. Dino smelled it. I gave it to him. I'll make me some more when I get finished recording. So you're like, oh, are you starting? Today's not the 14th. You said you weren't going to start until the 14th. Well, I've been easing into it for about four plus days now. And yesterday I was like, okay, we'll just wake up and try it in the morning. So yeah, even though I've been doing it for 4 plus days, I already took everything away except the scoop of collagen. Except today, it's gone. I had gotten down to half a scoop. I got rid of my heavy creams. Usually weight loss starts happening really fast for me if I'm going to lose weight on a protocol. So, also, I've been watching. People aren't, when they're doing the beef butter bacon, they're just picking ribeyes and they're not weighing, right? They're just eating when hungry. My problem with that is the reason I'm going to have to probably weigh, because I'm going to have to do math to make sure I'm putting enough butter on it, since I can't eat the animal fat. When I do eggs and bacon, I don't have to count, I don't have to weigh, I'm not even going to put in my macros. It's when I do the sirloin, I have to get fat back in it. I've learned if I do, it'll take me just a few times of different measurements to get it right. 6 ounces of sirloin is 2 tablespoons of butter melted all over it. I've already got that math in my head and ready to go, because I probably will just do about 6 to 8 ounces at a time. And what you didn't see me do last night is a few hours later I got starving and I went back and I ate with the 2 tablespoons of butter melted on it. I ate me 6 more, or 7, maybe 8 ounces, right around there, of sirloin. And I did put all the macros in, and it still put me under 1,300 macros for the day, because I'm used to drinking my calories. I'm used to 2 coffees at almost 400 calories a coffee, because I can't eat a lot. So we're going to have to figure out this, because unless I eat tons of bacon and eggs, am going to be extremely low in calories this whole entire 2 weeks. So I do got to play with the macros a little on that. So that is why if I say I put in my macros, because I have to figure it out. Yes, kitty. So I will record what I eat today. Maybe I'll take you out and show you the porch too. It's prettier at night. So we'll see if I remember. I am definitely not done with the porch at all, but it was a disaster. Hadn't been out here all summer long. Millions of spiders, spider webs, caked black all over the furniture, all over the counters, just from dirt, dust, pollen. It was horrifying. And when I tried to do it this year, I couldn't. It was too hot. Like I did in July, but it hadn't been touched since the beginning of July. So, oh, and my cast iron griddle, Woo! I scrubbed, and we have not treated it yet. All I've done is scrape it to death, get as much rust off as I can, coated it with some olive oil for over the night until I get all the pumice and stones and all the Crisco type stuff all in. So here we go. So I should have recorded it. I recorded it when it was horrifying. It was so caked with rust, but this is good starting point for what I'm going to be doing with it to get it back to normal. This area is back to normal. No more cakey black. I still got some things to go through. This is the killing weed stuff. Got this area going. Got to figure out where to put the Christmas stuff. Scrub down the table area. Scrubbed all my little knickknacks and little shelves. Everything got scrubbed. Rearranged because I thought they were coming to watch the movie here. That's got to go to my mom's. It's some storage boxes. I thought they were coming to watch the TV here, so I rearranged and brought a TV out. I'm just going to leave it like this right now because I did a lot of work to arrange it like this. Washed all the blankets, scrubbed all the whites, like every table, every surface you see, I scrubbed. So it was bad, y'all. 2-3 months without doing anything to it. My flowers survived though. They look good. They look new. This one needs some sun, I think. I gotta pull her out some. It's a bamboo, so they don't like direct sun, but I don't think it's getting any because it's been cloudy a lot lately. Let me go ahead and pull that out before I forget. I'm gonna leave her there right now just to see. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to move her again. No direct sun comes from that direction, so she should be able to get some. But yeah, this is my little sitting area. So gotta finish, like I said, my mom's taking those cushions. Those are my mom's boxes. I'm getting rid of that. Gotta throw those away. So I'm not completely finished, but it's finally usable. I have 5 slices of bacon, and yes, I did not double layer them, so they are exactly 5 slices. Nope, 6. I have 6 slices of bacon. I cannot count, y'all. I haven't taken a Motrin. I'm fighting it. Hoping the caffeine will help. Okay, I am a mess, y'all. Mascara is all I've done today. So I'm going to film real fast an outfit that I'm wearing. I can't really get in my closet, so I didn't really have anything to choose from, but this is going to be my starting point from my outfit. I'm going to hold strong. And I guess this is day 1, and it is exactly the 10th. That makes it a little easier because I promised 14 days at least. So here we go. This shirt is fine, right? So we're not measuring with this shirt, but I'm about to leave the house. So this shirt is, to me, tight, but not that tight. I don't know if it's a large or medium. I'm going to have to look. Here is what we're going by. So these, I have to pull them together to get them on. So we're going by, and see how tight? There's no stretch in these pants either. We want these loose, okay? Yes, we have a number on the scale, but we're gonna try to see if we can get these loose and try to see if my arms will go down. I know my arms are more flabby because I lost the muscle in my arms. Getting the C word in January, I have done no real exercise. Yes, I built a porch, but we haven't finished it. It's going to be done like this at my mom's, but we haven't finished it. Everyone's so sick and weak, so I've lost all my muscle mass in my arms. Migraines are crazy all the time. It's starting to come back. I'm fighting it though. So oh my gosh, this is a big scary bug. Anyways, it is what it is. I need to start working out again, but I'm stuck home again for 2 weeks when the cats get fixed. So we will work on that, I guess, afterwards. Something always gets in the way, y'all. So much. So much. And right now it's a sinus headache, so I can live with it. It's not the migraine. It's a sinus headache. So, like I said, I had a horrible reaction last night with that peppermint. This is all my thoughts. Great, so I took my daughter to Food Lion. I got extremely dizzy in the store. The lights were buzzing. It was horrible. My migraine came back full force. I came home, I tried to sleep for an hour, and I couldn't even fall asleep. The nausea is horrible. So when I get these migraines, I get really dizzy, I get really nauseous. complete brain fog. I also get severe having to run to the bathroom. It's like a full body migraine. I was told it's like a full body fibromyalgia migraine before. So just 5 minutes ago I gave in and I took the Motrins. I'm waiting for it to work. It's really hard to even open my eyes. I have light on right now so y'all can see me, and I'm about to turn it back off. But I'm hoping I can fall asleep. And all I've eaten today is what you've seen. I never even finished my coffee because I got too nauseous. So I am going to turn all the lights back off in here and try again to fall asleep. I know migraines are worse when you don't get sleep, and I did not get sleep last night at all. So as soon as it kicks in and lets me sleep, that's what I'll be doing. And if I eat anything else today other than that bacon, I will let y'all know. Okay, hours later, no more headache at all. I did eat 6 ounces of steak from last night. I thought I would record it, but I didn't. So I've had 6 ounces of steak, my coffee with 2 tablespoons of butter, a little bit of water, and the 8 pieces of bacon, and that is it. Now I'm going to show you my porch at night because it's how I like it. I think it's prettiest at night. And this is what it looks like at night. You can hear my fan. It is cold outside, so we have the windows open and pulling in the, and that's how I got the peppermint in my house. But so pretty at night. And I can turn these big lights off around there if I get up there and unplug it. And then this is multicolors, and it's, but this is how I like my porch at night. I think it's the prettiest. Okay, we are going to take a walk down to Mom's because I got a package in earlier. The garden, some of my lights are still not working. I still gotta figure out why. Y'all, those cost too much for them to only last not even a year. I mean, they're so expensive. At least to me, $20, and they don't even last a year, or 30, some were 30, so. It is cold. It is so cold. I should have wore a jacket, or at least something with sleeves. Walking down in the dark. It's about the trigger motion light. There we go. We have some light now. I'm gonna go grab my comforter real fast. I'm feeling better. I should just, my whole day's run, y'all. It's nighttime. It's late at night. My whole entire day is gone because I didn't want to take out ibuprofen because I want to lose weight. And I also don't want it to make my stomach sick. But I lost a whole day of my life because I was so concerned about my weight. See, this is why my weight hasn't been going down, because I've been taking my ibuprofens, because I'm more concerned about living at the weight I am than not being able to live at all. Now, I still do have a headache right here, but it's a totally different kind, one I can function with. I had multiple headaches today. It sucks. Multiple kinds all at once. I've had them that way before. But don't worry, I'm doing the beef, butter, egg, bacon thing. I haven't cheated other than taking the ibuprofen. Still a little sensitive to light, so that's why it's so dark. I'm in the air fryer. Well, I'm not in the air fryer, but I have some bacon in the air fryer that I'm going to eat. I don't know how many slices. I'll show you and tell you when it's finished. It is Smithfield. 50% lower sodium, which I need. I add Himalayan salt. Don't worry, I'm getting my sodium. It's just got crappy sodium, so I want to put good sodium. It's on sale at Food Line, I guess, until Wednesday, and then a new sale happens. So if I can eat it and it doesn't cause me any heartburn, I'm going to go buy a bunch of them because it's almost the same price as my other ones. And it's not cured with any sugar. Like, it has less ingredients than the one I've been eating. Even though the one I've been eating has 0 carbs, it is cured with sugar. This one has none at all. None. So we're going to see if, you know, nothing's made me sick so far today. My normal bacon didn't get sick at all. My sirloin didn't get sick at all. The only seasoning I've had is Himalayan salt. My coffee didn't get sick at all. My butter in my coffee I have not gotten sick from what I've eaten. I was nauseous from a migraine, which is a totally different kind of nausea. I can tell you, they're not the same at all. When it's from food, it's got heartburn, it's literally, my head hurts so bad, I'm gonna puke. It's not even a nausea, it's I'm gonna puke because I'm in so much pain. If you ever broken something, you might know what I'm talking about, because the pain is so bad you literally throw up. At least I always did. So it's totally different. So I will show you, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I think it is $1 more a pack, but that's okay because it's right here. So I spend more than $1 in gas to go get it. I spend probably $5, $6, $7 to go get it. So I could get 7 packs and it would be the same as that price as if I went over there and got it using gas. It is still cooking. Halfway through, I will not be buying it again, no matter if it makes me sick or not. They're so tiny. They have shrank to nothing. So usually when it's fully cooked, it still covers my air fryer completely. These I've shrunk that I could add 10 slices more in there with them. Like, I've never seen bacon shrink like this. I'll show you when it's done, but this is crazy. I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all. Look how tiny it shrank. Mine never shrink that small. Yeah. Y'all, now you can see how tiny they came out, so I will not be buying that again. I don't want something that shrivels up to nothingness.